Hey guys, in today's video I'll be doing a tropical update. This is a major tropical update because of the fact that we now, just overnight, Tropical Depression 5 has formed, which the NHC is monitoring now, and it formed very quickly, just overnight. It went from having a only 10% chance forming within the next 2 to 5 days, around 2 or 8 p.m., around 2 to 8 p.m. yesterday, and then overnight just really got its act together and is now Tropical Depression 5 with sustained winds of 35 miles per hour. Its central pressure is 1,009 millibars, and it's moving east-northeast at 17 miles per hour. Now, what's interesting is that the NHC does have it, even though it's moving quite fast, the NHC does think it will attain tropical storm status, and it would, if it does attain tropical storm status, it would get the name Edouard, and it would become the earliest forming E-named storm on a record for the Atlantic, beating Emily from 2005, which is a huge accomplishment in all honesty. Even though Emily was the only Category 5 hurricane in July on record, it formed on July 12th. So, I mean, if this becomes the E-named storm, it would beat that record since it's forming on the 4th, a whole, 8 days before the 12th of July. But, of course, it's not going to get as strong, nowhere near as strong. But, it's very, very fascinating. And, we'll just have to really monitor this. I think it could be named and become a tropical storm by the NHC's next advisory at 2 p.m. or at the 5 p.m. advisory. But in all honesty, I think it will definitely become a tropical storm at some point later today, whether it's within the next advisory or we got to wait another couple advisories. But, this is truly incredible stuff right now. I'm pulling up the Weather Channel's page for Tropical Depression 5, just so I can show you what their track for it shows. Shows it going pretty much just to the northwest of Bermuda. So Bermuda will get pretty much direct impacts from this, even if it's not going to be, the center of it is not going to be going really right over Bermuda, but it's going to get most likely very close in any case. So Bermuda's going to get, of course, a lot of kicked up surf, some decent rain and wind with it. But I think, honestly, their first thing for it shows Sunday morning, 40 miles per hour. I think it'll be 40 miles per hour a little beforehand. But, you can see it's showing it being a tropical storm. The Weather Channel also thinks it'll be a tropical storm anyway, as it continues its trek to the east and northeast. And then it'll most likely become post-tropical towards tomorrow night or early Monday morning, and then it'll be gone. But yeah, that's the Weather Channel's page for this. Now I'll show you the forecast models for this system. I'll zoom in. We'll look at the GFS first. Zoom into the eastern U.S. Show the 12Z run of the GFS showing this system. Of course, it's not really showing the system at all, really. But I think it'll. I mean, you can see it kind of there with that dip, but, it's not really showing it any low pressure center for it or anything, but, it's definitely there. The new version of the GFS, there's that, but let's look at the CMC for it. The CMC also has the 12Z run out, so it's its newest run as well. You can see there it goes. It'll really probably dissipate pretty soon. CMC is showing going, again, just to the northwest of Bermuda, northwest of Bermuda. So, it's definitely going to be there and impacting the Bermuda area with some decent stuff with it. The wind for the system, you can see, gets up towards, again, over tropical storm force, above 34 knots, getting towards even between 40 to 46 knots, maybe around more like 45 knots. But yeah, you can see the CMC is definitely showing that. And then I'll show you, hold on. Whoops. Now I'll show you the vorticity that the CMC is showing for the system. We gotta let it load. You can see there's that vorticity for it. Shows it very compact and very well defined there. Vorticity with it has it getting up towards the 40-45 knots as well. So it has decent vorticity with it according to the CMC, the GFS for the vorticity has it. There it is. It's not as well fully defined for the vorticity, but it still has it there. So it's definitely there, and definitely is going to be a decent threat to Bermuda. Of course, it's not going to be anything that strong again, but of course, it's still going to be a weak tropical storm. It'll kick up the surf, make the beach conditions pretty rough. They'll get some decent rainy and windy conditions for at least, it looks like, really towards tomorrow, really like half of tomorrow, maybe during the day tomorrow. They'll really be feeling the worst of it, but it's really it for it. And then here's the European model. I'll show you what the European model is showing for the system, for the precipitation there. You can see it there. And then it just goes off and goes past Bermuda, but, it's not really showing it that great. There's Bermuda right there. And then if I bring it forward some more, you can see as well, it shows it going just to the north and northwest of Bermuda. If I show you the winds with it, I'll get rid of this. Hold on, sorry. All right, the winds with this system, the Euro's showing with it. Again, showing it getting towards, between 35 and 30 and 40 miles per hour, 30 to 40 knots, I think actually it's in. But yeah, again, it shows it getting towards a weak tropical storm. Again, if this is named Edouard at all, it'll be very weak. It'll be most likely so far the weakest tropical system we've had so far. So far, this weakest in terms of sustained wind speed, by the way, this is in the weakest so far we've had in terms of sustained wind speed has been Dolly. It only got to 45 miles per hour, but, it's fine. Strongest system we've had so far is Arthur. It got to 60 miles per hour. Its pressure got down to 991. And I believe if we go, now I'll show you the Wikipedia page for the 2020 Atlantic hurricane season. And you can see total depressions now is 5, and it will most likely get bumped up to total storms as 5 as well pretty soon. You can see Bertha got to 50 miles per hour and 1,004 millibars. And then Cristobal actually got very close to being as strong as Arthur. Pretty much was as strong as Arthur, but just one millibar less strong than Arthur. Got to 992 millibars. And then there's Dolly. And here's Tropical Depression 5, the page for it. It's today, and it's I don't know why it's showing peak, but that's not right. It will probably update with advisories coming out. Yeah, Tropical Depression 5 has formed, and this looks to be named Edouard pretty soon. I definitely think it will be named Edouard within the next 3 advisories. Whether it's this next advisory at 2 p.m., that should be coming out pretty soon, or it's the 5 p.m. or the 8 p.m., we'll see. But yeah, it'll definitely be named, I think. The latest it'll be named, if it's not named by the next advisory, the 5 p.m. advisory, will be the 8 p.m. advisory. So going into later this evening, we should have Edouard. We'll just have to see. Yeah, this is pretty much the update I have for you guys on Tropical Depression 5, which will soon become Edouard. And just real quick at the end, I just want to say that, the models aren't really hinting at it much anymore at all, but, we'll just have to watch the Gulf, I guess, with this bits of precipitation. But it really is not looking like it will be that much of a threat for becoming a tropical system at all. Maybe, but, I doubt it. It'll be more of like a coastal nor'easter, pretty much right on shore, kind of a nor'easter for coming up the coast through New England, heading towards next weekend. But, We'll just have to watch that. It doesn't look like we'll be a tropical system that will be right along the coast, but we'll just have to see, I guess. But yeah, this is my first update for Tropical Depression 5, soon to be Edouard. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe below. Please subscribe if you haven't already, because I do all kinds of great weather content on here that you really enjoy. I do tons of tropics updates and tropics videos. I put out severe weather videos if I need to put out severe weather videos, of course, and then I put out videos on heat waves or major heat waves, major cool downs, temperature patterns, and so just please subscribe if you want to. But yeah, please like and comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.